I'm going to share the plans with you. But listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. The People's Democratic Movement is not going to leave anybody behind. And as for our youngsters in sports, trust me, the future is bright. We already start working already. We have a cultural plan. We have a sports plan, a sustainable development plan for sports, ladies and gentlemen. I have gone away from my script. And the reason I've gone away from my script because it's very important for me to paint the picture and to make sure that you see red. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to share with me one thing before I go off the stage. Just share with me one thing. Listen to me carefully. Just listen. Hold on.
Take your time. I'll go all night. Hey, we don't like one. Lego, countryman.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully to my final words to you tonight.
Yes.
Listen carefully.
Yeah.
Come Judgment Day, September 11, 2014.
Yeah.
We're going to red up the place. Davy Hill and Montserrat people, you will vote in a new government that cares for you, the people.
Sure.
Follow me, follow me. Montserratians at home and abroad want to see the PDM in government and running the country. People tired of being homeless. The young people tired of no meaningful recreation. You know that? No direction, no leadership. Who wants one-manism? Who wants it?
I don't want to know
So
more.
since it is change you want, follow me, follow me.
Follow me.
What are you going to do?
Vote them out.
Alright, hear the new talk. Hear the new talk. Early out, vote them out. What we say?
Early out, vote them out.
Early out, vote them out.
Early
One more time. Early out, vote them out. If you're fed up, red up. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Circle is a huge circle. The whole of Montserrat. Everybody. Including them, because we still have to look for them, you know. We still have to look out for them.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is that PDM is a team who is going to fight for the rights of the people. You see what the P stands for? People. People, which means you are first. And that's not going to change. We have a lot of things in the making. But as you know, when you come out and say what we're doing and what our plans are, they jump on it. But tell them, we're going to play the cat and mouse game. And we're going to outsmart them. Because they're the mouse and we are the cat. We're going to bite out their neck and kill everything. They can't stop us. So people, I am begging you to vote wisely. Vote for the PDM team come September 11. We have a lot of plans, and without you, we cannot implement them. And as I said, you come first. It's not about us, it's about you, the people. And my whole team realizes that, and I'm happy for that. It's not like the outgoing government, they think about themselves first, and everybody else after. So help us, work with us. That come election day, we get rid of the government. Get rid of the hypocrites and parasites.
Fridge and a stove over and over had you got your increase. But really, was there any negotiation? I'm just asking. Everybody knows that DFID is our major funding agent. They don't care about how nice you talk. They don't care how smooth your tongue is. All they want when they come is the information in order to make the case for us. DFID is a department in the British government. So they have to make the case. And they have to make the case with the right information and credible information. So without the case, no money. The outgoing government has not made any cases for Montserrat. The few that we got, we know who was doing the work. Their interest was only about where the soup could drop. And we all know that. How many of you are suffering now because of those poor decisions? And the best that they can do is to run Montserrat on high taxes and fees. Nothing new, nothing in them, nothing fresh. I told y'all in St. Peter's that when a man has nothing in him, it is time for him to go home.
He was as bold as he is this week when he go around and plant his picture on our red plastic. If he was as bold as that to stand up to Mr. Ruben Mead, our education system would be the best in the whole world. And ladies and gentlemen, maybe we should call it bold because he did it in the middle of the night.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing government is so disappointed in Mr. Riley. What they did? They didn't brought in one. They brought in 2 people to take his place. But look at his replacement. The lecturer, the doctor, he is the same man who took your children out on demonstration during the exam. And he wants to be education minister in Montserrat. He might have been crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, our education system is a shambles. And you know that because I see one young lady and 2 young ladies, they're shaking because September is coming up. It's money time you have to spend.
Come in your house to tell you what your wants and needs are. Stop them from visiting your house. No more aircraft people in your house. I'm telling you, these people down forward. Could you imagine they come in my house and they'll tell me, oh, it's only 2 of you live in the house. How come you have 3 beds? So I don't have to pick in England? All my people all over coming home and know what they're doing, man. Listen, all I want, all that PDM is going to bring for you is opportunity. Opportunity. How much money you make is your damn money. Don't tell me that you won't come to my house and tell me I have more wants than my needs. What is going on in this country? How could anybody go to the radio station to tell you that you have more wants than your needs? And then they tell you it's going to go, yes. Then they tell you, oh, and stop driving around your car because you're going on stupid errands and burning gas and finishing your own money and you should use it to buy something else. Man, I tell you something now. I shouldn't be talking so much between now and the 11th of September. This is like a clear case of just getting some people out of the country. Julie, you all need to build some pen somewhere. You have to put them in the pen. You have to put them in some kind of pen. These guys have to go through some kind of redemption. Some kind of redemption. Anyway, tonight I want to tell you, my good friend, I have to pay some respect to my good friend, Captain Horatio Truitt, who is being laid to rest tomorrow.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Good night, Davy Hill.
Check Ruben head before.
Oh.
Right, thank you. Thank you for Thank you for coming out tonight, Davy Hill and the rest of Montserrat. I'm really excited about running in the elections with the People's Democratic Movement. As you can see, we're all about making things better for people on Montserrat. We're fighting for change to make sure that we can all live on Montserrat, be happy, be working hard, we can afford to eat, and that our children will have a future here and that we can partake in development. From my point of view, it's all about health. I'm really passionate about health. As you know, I've given my life for health care. In Montserrat over the last 4 or 5 years, working at the hospital and working within the Ministry of Health, it's been extremely frustrating seeing a health minister who really has lots of other things to do apart from addressing the issues in health.
A lot of the major issues in health, as you know, have been in emergency care, in that, the government tries to make us feel that emergencies really don't happen, or maybe they don't happen that often, and as a result, they don't properly prepare for them, and then in an emergency, we're stuck in a bad situation. What the People's Democratic Movement want to do is to make sure that we develop the hospital, we develop our health service. And it's not only that we're planning to promise you a building, but that the functions inside of the building are going to be a lot better. Where's Julie? Have a good night. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Dr. Buffon. And I told you, Dr. Buffon saved one of my very good friends who was sick, and they flew into Guadeloupe, and I have a lot of confidence in her. And I think she will make a difference for us in our party and in our country. Thank you very much, Dr. Buffon. I'm going to invite to the stage none other than Emile Jobry. Emile, come to the platform.
Good night, Davy Hill. Good night to all. It's good to see you tonight. You know something? When I started going house to house last year, a lot of people were saying, I don't care what you're saying or what, I don't give Daddy one. And I was wondering who Daddy is until recently. But when I start going back house to house again, and I go back to them, it seems like they're changing their mind. When I ask them why they're changing their mind, they say, boy, I don't like how the man going on. Seems like the man change. I don't like how we going on the radio, in the House of Assembly. The man is angry. The man is desperate. He's a change man. And the man's supposed to be a God-fearing man. So I don't know if because he's frightened or see that the people and them not going to vote for him. Why going on so desperate?
Some things need rearranging. And you're ready to do it. Always leading the changes. People make their own choice. This election, vote for Paul. Together we can do it all. Our country deserves the best. We need to see progress. Together we can do it. Vote for Paul Lewis. Civil servants jump and clap. Private sector be like that. Say goodbye to MCAP. Paul Lewis. Young people jump and clap. Private sector jump and clap. Say goodbye to MCAP.
Good night, good night, good night. Are you ready for change tonight? Are you ready to switch from Geico to Allstate? Are you ready for PDM as the next government? that when the experienced outgoing ministers came in first, do you remember the theme? Give youth a chance. Do you remember when they said, in order for them to get experience, you must vote them in for the first time? Do you believe that they still believe that? I don't think they believe that anymore. Because when your children apply for a job, they refuse them because they say they have no experience.
They're the first housing development to be put down. And they know what advantage means. That's why they're read up. Davy Hill. Davy Hill. You read up? How do you know about Davy Hill? Davy Hill, you read up? Yes, man, we are read up because we fed up. No. You know, I heard this Speaker of the House in the US say that he's an ordinary man in an extraordinary position. And I want you to know, if he is, I certainly am an ordinary man in an extraordinary position. But you know what? I have one assurance, that once my heart is in the right place, once my ambition is in the right place, once my priority is in the right place, what we argue for, what we fight for, will happen. It's not because, as the song says, you have sweet talk, smooth talk. It's your heart that leads to the right action. You know, I heard my brother talking about jobs. First on election day, we're going to read up until that day. We're going to show that we are loving people. We're just not taking no more nonsense. We're not taking on no post and so. We don't promote that. People, come election day, I'm counting on you to put yourself first by voting in the only party that will put you first. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Red up and fed up. We want you, as much of you as possible, to show up on Monday morning for nomination day. Nomination day is on Monday. Come out to support your party members on nomination day, which is Monday morning coming.